Well, did you see the news? I guess it was yesterday. Look at the Trump budget. Actually, his proposed budget for next year, not 2020, but 2021. So who knows what's going to be like that? But what I like about the budget, it shows you what's coming, what's real. Already, they're giving out for 2020 now, 2020 this year, and the way to find that is go to the White House. So if you go to the White House, whitehouse.gov, and look for the Trump budget for 2021 budget. And that's where you want to get it. And actually, the 2021 budget is just his dream, and it has to go to Congress, and it's going to change a gazillion times. So I don't even pay attention to the 2021. What you want to do is pay attention to the 2020. And the way you get the figures is you go to what's called the appendix on the budget. See, the people in the government who do the budget are called the Office of Management and Budget. Huh? Funny you'd ask. And here's where all the good stuff is. All the details. You could find out what every agency and what everybody, how much they spend on toilet paper at the Department of Defense, all that kind of stuff. So that's where I look. And what I do is then go to what's called not that. The appendix. Okay, the appendix has all these great tables. See, and there's a special appendix table for all the government grants we give. And this is the free money, and this is what I talk about. And free money is part of it is grants, and part of it is just direct payments. This is just cash they give you out. And that's the big thing. And that's why if you look over here in this column here, okay, I have up to 2020. So we're still just starting to spend 2020, but this is what's budgeted for 2020. You see this 3,368, 848, and that's millions. That's in millions. So that is $3.3 trillion. That's how much is spent in what? Not the whole government. No, just in the amount of money that's given to individuals, either in cash, in personal grants, or whatever, just for individuals. This is what's given out. And see here, of that 3.3 trillion, 2.7 is given out in direct payments. This is just personal free money that's given out. Okay. And only 0.6, or about $500 billion, is given out in grants. That's why, see how much bigger this number is. So that's the number to watch. And that's why when you ask for a grant in the government, you're only getting like 0.6 trillion. You ask for just free money, you're getting 2.7 or 2.8 trillion. So that's what you want to do. And how much is that? And you see how this goes up every year. It goes up every year, no matter who's in power. I mean, there's not a year where it ever goes down. That's why when people say, oh, the government is broke, they're not going to spend. That's nonsense. Yes, they're broke and they're borrowing the hell out of money to give it away. And just like the tax cut, we just increased $1 trillion more of debt because we increased our spending by giving away money through the tax system. So this is what we're going to spend just on individual grants this year, 3.3 trillion. That's bigger than last year. Actually, that's $250 trillion more this year than last year. So Trump's budget increased $250 trillion more billion dollars, not trillion. So $250 billion more in personal grants. That's how much more he's giving out. So it goes up every year. So don't believe people when they say, oh, it's all going away and everything. But what is that? I mean, $1 billion, $1 trillion, $1 million. Man, to people like you and me, we don't know what the hell the difference is. Just a lot more zeros, But what does that mean? Okay, if you look at the total adult population, okay, now here's population numbers. So the adult population is about 253 million. I mean, if you add children, then we have about 340 or something like that. So if you take all the adults, that's 253 million. Okay, now if you take that 3.7 trillion and the average that is given out to everybody comes to, guess what? $13,000 per adult. $13,000 for every adult in the United States. That's the average that's given out. Some are getting more, some are getting less, but that's the average that's giving out. Now, just for adults. So if you look at what's called households, oh, not that one. Where's my household data? Okay, here's my household data. Okay, that's many families. Household families, they use that term interchangeably. Sometimes a family is only one person, but that's a household, see? And it may or may not be called a family. Okay, we have about 128 million households. Okay, if you take that 128 million households and see how many, where's that data? Okay, 3.3 trillion. So 128 million, 3.3 trillion, that's $26,000 for every household. 26,000, you have $313, $26,313 for every household. And see, in 18, that was only 2.8, then 3.1, then 3.3 for 2020. It's going up, and that's the average. Some households get less, some households get more. Okay. Now, how do you find out about this stuff? Okay, now, I mean, that's what I'm about, and that's what Lesko Help tries to do. But I put something else up that you could use. Go to www.free, and you don't have to give me any money, free.lesko.com/Lesko member. Go there, and when you sign in, because all I do is collect your email so I can notify you. You want to be notified, that's fine. I won't do it. But what I have here, when you go to that free.lesko.com/Lesko member, I have 37 videos there that shows you what to ask for to get your, $26,000 for your household. So you don't know what to ask for, So that's why I put it down into 37 different categories for you to ask for. And they're all little videos, about 2 or 3 minutes. So take a few minutes to learn what to ask for so you could start taking advantage of this, $26,000 that's given out to every household in America. 26,000 per household. Okay. How do you know what to ask for? That's probably where all the question mark suits. We don't know the questions to ask. So this is what I have. You watch those videos. I have about 37. They're just 1 or 2 minutes long. They tell you what to ask for. So you could go say, hey, here's what I'm looking for me to get a better job. So you have the names to ask for and everything. You have to do some research yourself to find out where in your state to ask for. But that's the easier problem. The harder problem is what the hell to ask for. You just can't go and say, I want a grant, because see what happened? You have 80% of the free money is not even called grants. So you're out of the ball game. You're asking for them a grant, and they got $3 trillion sitting there that they'll give away for free. But you said the wrong word. Oh my God. but that's what, having a little information is dangerous. So start getting interested in this. Start trying to learn what this country is all about, what the opportunities are, how they categorize them, what to ask for. There's no, in civics class, we never talk about this. We talk about 3 branches of government. Who the hell cares where the branch is? You want to know where these services are, where the money is to help you live a better life. And that's why every program of these $3.7 trillion, and that's just a fraction of the total budget, is there to help you live a better life. But you have to know what to ask for and to be able to get it. And that's what I'm trying to do. If you want more help, then, sure, I certainly will help you. But the biggest hurdle is knowing that it's there and what to ask for. Then you could bang on a bunch of doors as long as you know what to ask for, right?